I'm being very unproductive. I can feel it. Um, I don't know why I have shifts like this. Right now, my body has been feeling like real tired for some reason, but my mind feels strong. But my body's been feeling very tired and drained, and I'm starting to think, not starting to think, but I've been kind of leaning more towards I'm not putting the right things in my body right now, or not even that, but yes, that too, not putting the right things in my body right now to make me feel more, and I'm not doing the things that my body um, not only wants but needs to do. Um, I haven't been getting out into nature as much as I would absolutely love. I have no excuse for why, um, except my body's just been feeling nasty. And that should be more of a reason for me to want to get out and do, something. But for some reason, it's not. My hair is now at the stage where no matter where I flip it, it's going to pop back. Um, but I've been doing a lot of mental work, a lot of mental work. I've been researching and watching, like always, but researching and watching a lot of videos, a lot of information videos, packed with a huge amount, overload amount of information. Um, I've been writing a lot. Um, for the last couple of days, I've been writing a lot. As soon as I get to work, it's just like all these, and it's night. So I don't know if my mind works differently at night, but I'm at work and I'm trying to find paper. Usually I bring like a notepad or something like that, but recently I've been forgetting them. So I'm rushing to some paper and I just have all these things to say, all these things to say. And I don't know what to call them yet. I don't know if they're songs. I don't know if they're poetry. I don't know. A lot of times they're ideas. A lot of times they are visions that I get, and I'm able to decode them. Like I'm able to break them down all the way to point zero. And it's beautiful. It's magnificent. I don't know. I can't even explain it. I freaking love it. I enjoy it. But I hate the aspect of my body is not matching up with my mindset. My body is lacking in just this area, in this physical area, but my mind is just all over the place. So, but I'm aware of it. So it's not like it's happening. I'm not aware. But then it kind of makes me look at it like, isn't that even worse then? If you're aware of something that's happening, but you're not doing nothing about it, or you can't do anything about it, or whatever it is, that makes me feel even worse about the situation. Because if I'm aware of the situation and what's going on, then why don't I change it? Why don't I do what I have to do to get out of the situation? But I don't know. I have no idea. And that's my rock right now. That's my hard place. That's my stuck area. Um, and this only happens sometimes, more than I would like, but it's still sometimes. And when it happens, it's like it's just this. I don't even know how to call what to call it, but it's just this sit. That's what it seems like. It's just like a sit, like something that's just happening and I'm moving. It's just here, but my mind is going so fast, so fast. um, what am I trying to do? I have so much that I'm trying to do and so much that I want to get done, but then here we are. You know what I mean? And whenever I find myself stuck like this, I still try. I try so hard to continue to do the things that I know I'm supposed to do and know that I set my mind to do. But I still don't like being at a place where I'm stopped. It feels like I'm stopped. Nothing's happening. I can't control. Not can't control, but I don't have as much control over my body as I would like. I know our bodies are our vehicles, but sometimes I feel like my body is my obstacle, if that makes sense. And if anybody else feels like that, like, express yourself. I want to hear, like, why do you feel like that? I feel like my body is a huge obstacle for me sometimes. At a time, it used to be my mind, but now it's my body too. Maybe back then it was my mind and my body, but my mind would my mind was more noticeable than my body. And now that I have my mind where I would like it to be, and still, growing, still growing, but I can understand my mind now. Now I can see more of what the problems is within me and around me and whatever it is. So I'm inside of this vehicle, inside of this thing, inside of this body, and I notice sometimes it stops me. Sometimes it holds me up. Sometimes it's not agreeing with my true self, my true thoughts, my true intentions. Sometimes it's not agreeing. Sometimes it wants to do its own thing, and it's hard-headed. It's stubborn as hell, So it's like, how do you get control over your body? Full control over your body. I mean, it's yours, isn't it? It's your body, isn't it? So why is it that you don't have full control over your body? Hmm. That's a good question. That's a question I need to ask myself and sit on. Because that is a good question. If anybody can answer that, I'm so up for discussion. Why is it that we don't have full control over our body and it is ours? This is your vehicle. This is your machine. Why is it that you do not have full control over your self, over your body? And how can you gain control over that? What do you have to do? Because I know there is a way for you to control your body. It is yours. It is yours. But how do you do it? And why isn't it so easily accessed? Like, why isn't that a knowing of ourselves already? You know what I mean? Like, why aren't we already consciously knowing of that? Why aren't we consciously knowing that we don't have full control of our bodies? Why do we think that we do instantly, but we do things that we don't agree with? Wouldn't that make you think that you don't have full control over yourself? Hmm. Hmm. So I'm here today with more of a expressive and question-based video. Being stuck in our bodies, our vehicles, wondering why we do not have full control over these vehicles, or wondering why the control isn't easily accessed. Why is that? When I find the answers, I will be sharing. So stay tuned. Peace, love, and light, and enjoy your night. So I'm stuck behind this force field called body, and no matter where I go, it wants to follow me. If I want to go left, it wants to go right. So then I have to ask myself, is that right? Or do I leave that part of me behind? But how do I leave behind a part of me when for all along, that part of me been attached to me? How do I leave you without leaving me? That's where I'm still stuck in my mind. I'm stuck, and I feel like this is misery. Is this misery, or do I always have to take you with me? Because if I'm taking you with me, well, can you work with me? There's no reason why we always have to go against each other. Can we work for each other?